What is going on, everyone? Michael here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a demo of HoopsRecruit, how to get started in the step-by-step process. So let's go ahead and dive into the video. So you just need to go to hoopsrecruit.site and it'll take you to this home page. And to get started, if you do not have an account with us, you can hit claim scholarship. If it's blue like this, that means you're creating a profile. If you already have the profile, it will turn orange. If you want to go back to the HQ, click on that. You can either click up here or you can click login. I am going to log in since I already have an account. Alrighty, so once you are logged in, you are going to get taken to a screen that looks like this. We're going to cover the left side first. You see the dashboard, the school research, coach database, and then the outreach tracker. So the dashboard right here, this is going to be where you're going to be able to keep track of all the new coaches and their email addresses, the emails sent, follow up to, scroll down over here, in contact, offer received, and then not interested. The school research, this is where you're able to just insert a school's name, and then you can analyze that school, give you some insights on them. Coach database, this is where you're going to be spending the most of your time searching up schools and getting their contact information. And then the outreach tracker, this is where you're able to track the schools. As far as I've reached out to Brian Good, initial outreach, DM, but you don't have to use this tab. Really, this recruitment pipeline is there to keep you organized from email sent, follow up to, and all that. Going down here to the lab, this is where the email blueprint is, where you can pick the school, name of the coach, head coach, assistant recruiting, what type of outreach. 95% of the time, it is just going to be the initial outreach. So you're going to click professional, and then it will generate you an email. The dime bot right here, this is also probably the tab that you're going to be spending the second most amount of time in. This is pretty much any question recruiting wise. This is where you go. It has been programmed with my knowledge, but also pretty much all the knowledge from the internet about basketball recruiting, podcasts from college coaches. So everything basketball, college recruiting, this guy knows, this AI knows. Media Lab, I don't really know what this is used for yet. I have it in there, so just ignore this for right now. And then the settings tab. This is where you need to go. Probably the first thing you need to do is enter in the name, position, height, class year, and enter in the season averages as of right now, because this helps the email blueprint when it is generating the email. Highlight link, I suggest creating a YouTube and putting that link on YouTube, because YouTube is a world-known website that allows it to get indexed easier. Indexing means that it just allows when someone would Google, your name, Michael Bankert, YouTube is one of the top links that would populate because it's a trusted source. X Twitter handle right there. This staff admin portal, do not worry about that. This is how I'm able to upgrade accounts from trial to unlimited. As you can see right now, I am unlimited, but if you are just signing up, you are going to have a free trial, which means you're able to search up 2 schools until it is moved to the unlimited account, which you can for $20 a month. So let's go ahead and just dive into a little bit as if I am trying to do some research on a school. I'm going to go to coach database and let's search up, I don't know, we're going to go with Belmont University since that's where I played at. And right now it's just searching. It normally takes, I don't know, give it about a minute, less than a minute, and then it's going to generate not only the coach's email, but if they have an X or a Twitter handle, it is going to populate that as well. Let's say while this is going on, do not click off onto a different tab, because then it will stop the search. All right, I'm just going to cut back until it is finished loading. Never mind. As you can see right here, it gives email and a link to their Twitter. I want to add a Brian Ayers. Click that, and it will add him to the dashboard. I'm going to go with Kieran Johnson 2, add him to the dashboard. And then what'll happen is, boom, it adds it to the new coach section. Let's say you didn't have a school off the top of your mind. Just Google list of NCAA schools or list of NCAA Division II schools. It's not that hard to find the different schools you want to reach out to. Let's say you find that school and you want some background information. All your recent searches will populate here. I'm just going to analyze Belmont, and it's going to give me some information on them, their record. I forget what information it's going to give, so we will see. Any questions, comments, concerns you have on the software, if you want to see any features, just put it in the comments down below. I will definitely implement them. I'm just going to try not to edit that much to make it, I don't know, never mind. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and track school. As you can see right here, it gives you a roster analysis, high style of play, high volume three-pointers, efficient offense, green light shooters, current roster, wing guard rotation. So the inside baseball assessment, I don't know why it said that. Belmont is staring down a massive production void on the perimeter heading into the 2026-27 cycle. So it just gives you some information. Right now, January 26th, the staff is locked into the action items if you haven't updated. So it just gives you a quick insight on the program and players that could be returning and everything. Obviously, if you go to their website, their X accounts and stuff like that, you're able to get a better insight on the program. But this is in there just to give you that quick insight of the school, some real-time roster gaps, simple information, quick information. So I just tracked the school. When I hit coaching, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm just going to delete that. So let's add the question like this. You could ask for some transfer portal help, but literally anything as a parent, or if you're a player watching this, ask this bot. So I'm going to ask it, a coach just text message me, what's up? How should I? Coach just text messaged me, what's up? How should I respond? And it's going to give different responses that you can give. Alrighty, so this is a pulse check. In the recruiting world, a coach texting what's up isn't just small talk. It's a test of your maturity, your current focus, and your interest level in the program. So option 1, doing well, coach. Just getting out of a workout, putting in extra reps on my shooting. Hope everything is going well with the staff at Belmont. Awesome. Doing well, coach. Just finishing up some film study and schoolwork, keeping the GP up and staying ready for the next one. How are things on campus? Boom. So pro tips, speed matters. Use their name, mirror the energy. Something simple like that. If I was in high school, I would be using this for every message. I would literally just copy the message, boom, and have it help me with the response. Not saying that's the best way, but that's just my opinion. So just to close up this video, I went over the dashboard and how that works. So let's say you do send that email. You're just going to, boom, move it to email sent. I'll quickly go over what happens when you generate an email. I forgot to do that. Pick a school, doesn't matter. Initial outreach, generate a draft. Now, when it generates this email draft, I'm not saying to completely copy and paste this email over to Google. But the subject line is amazing. Boom, 6'4" guard, boom, 3PA, insert class, recruit. And then this is pretty good. So all you would do is copy. You can send mail, but what it's going to do is it's just going to open it up like this. I don't have it connected, so it didn't open into an email software. So just copy that, and then you would just go to Gmail, copy the email in there, and then you'll go back to the dashboard, and you'll just hit copy, boom. So yeah, this is like a hybrid method as far as manual and a little bit of automation, but nothing where you can just hit email blueprint, generate draft, send, and it's going to send to a college coach. That doesn't work. It does work, but it's not efficient. I see so many of these apps say that you can get your film in front of 1,400 college coaches. I don't believe that, but I haven't done my research into that. But I'm rambling. Use the dime bot. This is where you need to go for the settings. Hopefully this was a insightful demo for anyone that is interested in using the software. I would use it no matter what. It's only 20 bucks a month and you can try it out for free. Let me know any questions, comments, or concerns down below, but that is going to be it for this one, Basketball Pros. I will see you in the next one.